familiarize themselves with the game fully. So nobody's really a master in this current patch.
Oh, you haven't seen me fight yet. Don't worry about that.
Apart from you.
You've not
That's
seen
why
me.
we don't. That's why you're not allowed to compete, because you just smash us all.
Yeah. I have a fear that if I compete here, then I'll never hand out any money. No, I'm only messing, guys. Okay, we're hoping once we get this first one underway, everything else after that should go smoothly.
Because Pride's so busy dropping bits that he forgot to get his stream sorted.
Apparently,
There we go. I can see
now.
him live. Yeah, he's live.
Okay, cool, guys. Let's move over to them.
Do it. Do it.
Finally, some boxing, some Undisputed.
Let's get these guys set up.
Finally, some boxing, some Undisputed.
Let's get these guys. Where's this echo coming from now? Let's get these guys. Where's this echo coming from now? Where's this echo coming from now? Can you guys hear the echo?
Let me listen.
Can you guys hear the echo?
Let me listen.
Can you guys hear the echo?
I think Pride has got us pulled up in the background, so you'd have to mute us. I think Pride has got us pulled up in the background, so you'd have to mute us. I can hear myself on Pride's stream. Background, so you'd have to mute us. I can hear myself on Pride's stream. Background, so you'd have to mute us. I can hear myself on Pride's stream.
Oh my, he's going with Roy Jones.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction. One of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York. Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a...
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now the action's about to begin.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. That jab doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good job defending the jab. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't land the jab there. Caution being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr., Pensacola's finest, is down. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. A perfect counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw the hook, didn't land. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
Round 7, here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Can't find a home for that jab. These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for the round 8, and we're off again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Straight right just misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's...
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this...
Whoa, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's the bell to start round 10. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you continue.
And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change.